All right, this is August. Are you really ready? Are you fully prepared? Have you done better since last month? Each month improving. We're going to keep doing these Are You Really Prepared style videos, I think, at least up until November, or maybe I'll do one in November also. Just because of circumstance all the way around. Have you increased your food? Have you increased your security, your defense, your means of getting water? Have you set up a bag, a pack, a bug out bag? Do you have a car bag? Do you have an EDC bag? Do you have redundancy in your gear? Do you have not just one knife? Do you have at least two? Maybe a chopper and a smaller one, maybe even a third one for defensive purposes, right? Boomstick stuff, as they say, boomstick. Have you added to your ammo stockpile? Even if it was 22. I mean, not the best round. We could go over that for a million reasons, but it's better than nothing, I guess, right? Really, really budget. It would at least be something. I have myself this past month done more physically. I've gotten in better shape, I think, than the month before. I've also gotten some dental work done. So anything medical I had to do, I've been trying to cram it all and believe it or not, I got another dental coming up, and then I got another one actually in November for the other side. That's a whole mess. But trying to get stuff done medically that you need done before, like I said, I'm just kind of going off November based on possible chances of chaos. Do you have more medical supplies? Have you learned anything new? You can only learn so much on video. Like, that's about all I have. I've talked to a couple people to try to learn a few more things, but I'm not really well based in medical. Got medications. Still need to go to a class to learn a little bit more. I would hope to get to something. I don't know if I will be able to before November. I don't know what's going to be open. There's one a little bit more local to me that's doing some stuff that I may end up just trying to hop over there. I don't know how good it is, but it might be worth it. Maybe I could learn something. I've already learned basic first aid. Previously, CPR. I don't even know. A little bit more than basic first aid, I think. Something like that, right? I've taken first aid and then I've learned a little bit additional. But as an actual class, first aid and CPR and stuff, I've done that. But so my medical still needs to be increased. I have gotten a few more medical supplies, a few more antibiotics. I have worked on the cardio still. I did get some new exercise bands just to add a little bit more resistance. Haven't really sparred much as far as combatives for myself. These are things that I've been trying to work on myself, doing a little bit more of. I was contemplating on going to class. The wife started a new job. It's kind of one of those things for me right now where it's like, okay, well, now that she's over there and cramming everything, it kind of leaves me a little bit of time some days after work to get some stuff done. Maybe I could even do more videos. Something like that, and maybe get a little bit more exercise in, try to get a little bit more cardio in. It doesn't really help me with stacking anything. It doesn't help me with going to a class until those paychecks roll in. Once an additional income comes in that would be considered extra or something like that. My last pay period, I had so many things go wrong. I didn't have a penny to spend on preps, not even a stinking penny. And I like to do stuff like a little bit more organized. Like every time I get paid, I'm getting this, I'm getting this, I'm getting that, and then we're gonna go pay the bills. I got nailed with everything so quick. I mean, when you get a couple things that are 200, 300, 200, and it's just like random that hit me so hard. It was just like, there goes any thought of a bag of rice. Why would I even get that bag of rice this week? Not saying that I didn't, purchase something the previous pay period of the month. But it got to me so bad, and I was going to go do some Grubhub just to get a few bucks and then just run to Sam's Club real quick to grab like tuna and rice or something like that. I was so irritated. But now with her working whatever we have left or more disposable income, you got to remember the inflation and everything's just ticking up so fast that I mean, stuff is just going up so quick that it's hard to. The pay's not going up as quick as inflation, and that's why everybody ends up drowning underneath. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But I'll be back on my regular kind of like every pay period, this is what I'm buying kind of a thing. And it won't put me behind. By the time I come to you on the next video, I won't have, hopefully, cried about not getting anything on a pay period. Like, I couldn't even get to it. I was so distraught. I'm like, no, all the money I got left is going to be for like gas back and forth to work. And I don't, you know. I did everything but dig into the emergency fund, and I was so close to on the edge of that line, and I was like, yeah. And I still got like a week left or something like that, but I'll be all right. Just making sure that I just went off rambling, right? It's ridiculous. Just making sure that you are continuing to increase everything you can as often as you can, even if it's something small. So are you really ready? Do you think, like, if November's the kickoff and there's going to be peaceful protests everywhere and it's going to be chaos, will you be able to make it 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days? What happens if the power goes off during that time? I mean, how long can you last off the grid altogether? Man, it'd be a pain. EMP style would be way worse. Just trying to move anything around would just be, logistic issue. Power out, I think I would deal with a lot better because then I could move everything I had to move. Hopefully, some sort of lockdown. This lockdown, you kind of stuck in place depending on where you are, who you are, and if you even bothered doing it last time, should we say? What else happens? I don't know. I was just using that as like a time where there could be an extra trigger point where bam, that happens, and look where you are now, and the stores are closed, and whatever else. Every possible thing stacking on top of each other. Are you really ready for it? I'd say I'm better than I was last month, and I can usually say that because I consistently keep grinding, and hopefully you guys are doing the same. I want everybody to make it. I want everybody to, I would prefer thrive than survive, but I know it's not going to be easy if you don't have, 6 months would be, what do they say? Once you start eating, your timer starts. That means you got 6 months left. You better be coming up with something in those 6 months. And right now would be a wacky time, right? With August, September, October, November, December, January. 6 months would get you, till February or something, right? It's not even planting season in February. Not where I'm at. There's still snow. So you probably want more than 6 months if you were capable. If not, just keep getting what you can. Get a lot of cheap cans. I know for right now, they don't last good and they're not very good for you, but grab a couple things of ramen noodles or something. At least you have something to eat. You got to have a way to get the water warm. You got to have water. So stack bottles. Bottles go so fast in the summer at my house. But are you really ready? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you're at least better prepared than you were last month. And every little bit counts. Every little improvement is huge. It's a score. It's a win. Hopefully you're doing it with me. I want us all to make it. So stick around. We'll have more videos coming out. And give us a thumbs up if you could. We'll see you again soon. Write in the comments anything you want. I answer back. I love the back and forth. So have a good day.